Today's video is inspired by my little cousins. And I say little even though they're like 17 and 19 at this point. Just want to clarify, there are no 6-year-olds walking around talking finance over here.
Disappointed?
But they have been very big supporters of this channel through its early months, and they have been trying to find small ways to set themselves up for a bright financial future. Now, the fact that they are already financially aware and thinking about this is to me the most important thing that they can be doing. But on top of that, their parents have allowed them to open up a Roth IRA. Now, if you do not know what that means, that is totally fine. You're gonna wanna stick around because by the end of this video, we will have changed that. As our title suggests, today we are breaking down the age-old rivalry of Roth IRAs versus traditional IRAs.
The great battle of our time.
Pros, cons, which one is the best for you? So that if you find yourself wanting to secure a brighter financial future like my cousins, you will have everything you need to do so. Without further ado, let's check it out. If you are new to The Financial Bartender, our motto here is very simple. We build wealth and wellness on a bartender's salary. So pull up a stool, grab a drink, subscribe to this channel, and let's change our lives together. IRA. What could that possibly stand for? IRA stands for Individual Retirement Account. And this is a type of account that you can open in addition to an employer-sponsored retirement plan, like a 401k, for example. But it is on you, yes, you, to open up this type of an account. And you can do this at a bank, at a federally insured credit union. You can do it with a brokerage company, really whatever is easiest and most convenient for you. And the two most common types of IRAs in the topic of today's video are Roth IRAs and traditional IRAs. Now, at their core, they both allow you to invest earned income and save for retirement. And let's make a mental note of that term, earned income. We're going to come back to that in a bit. But the biggest difference between these two types of accounts is the tax advantages that they offer. And I want to take a look at this comparison between the two that you can find at charlesschwab.com, just because they present it in a much nicer way than I ever could. Look at this, beautiful colors, neatly organized. Could you imagine how scary it would be if I tried to create something like this? But here we go. Understanding types of IRAs, the Roth IRA versus the traditional IRA. And if we come over here, a Roth IRA allows you to make after-tax contributions. And it says that it is best suited for an individual who expects to be in a higher tax bracket when he or she starts taking withdrawals. Now, what does that mean? That means that the money you put in is after-tax dollars. So when you pull that out in retirement, you will not be taxed on that. So if you believe that you will someday be in a higher tax bracket, you might want to use a Roth IRA, because when you pull that money out in the higher bracket, you aren't paying higher taxes. And over here for the traditional, it says a traditional IRA may allow you to make pre-tax contributions. And this is best suited for an individual who expects to be in the same or lower tax bracket when he or she starts taking withdrawals. So let's break this one down. With a traditional, you make pre-tax contributions. That means when you pull this money out, you will pay taxes. But if you believe you're going to be pulling this money out when you are in a lower tax bracket, why would you want to pay taxes now? You'll wait until you're in a lower bracket. So that is the main difference between the two when I mentioned that they have different tax advantages. We move on. Once again, this just kind of covers the taxes. Contributions in a Roth, tax-free. Now, because of this, you do not get any current year tax benefit. But with a traditional IRA, your contributions grow tax deferred, and this can give you immediate tax benefits because you can claim the money as a deduction each tax year that you're putting into this IRA. It gives you kind of tax breaks right now in the short term. Let's take a look at contributions real quick. Contributions into a Roth come from after-tax dollars. Contributions into a traditional pre or after tax dollars, but you usually see pre-tax dollars into a traditional IRA. What you will find with an IRA, and it's similar between the two, is that there is a max contribution for each year. And right now that is $7,000 or $8,000 if you are over the age of 50. That's what they call just a catch-up amount. So you can kind of catch up on what you've put in. But $7,000, that is the max that you can put in. They cap you at that. Now, contribution eligibility, you will see over here for the Roth IRA, those with earned income below a certain level. And real quick, I want to talk about earned income. What does it mean when we say earned income? Earned income refers to wages, salaries, tips, any taxable employee pay. What does not count as earned income is unemployment, Social Security benefits, dividends from investments, workers' compensation benefits, annuities and pensions. These do not count as earned income. You'll see that earned income is shared between the two. You need to invest earned income into an IRA. Now for the Roth IRA, it says those with earned income below a certain level. And this means that if you make a certain amount of money, you are actually ineligible to put money into a Roth IRA. You are ineligible to take advantage of those tax benefits. I believe the number for 2024 was $160,000. If you withdraw your money after the age of 59 and a half, you will be penalty and tax-free with a Roth IRA. And the same is over here. You are penalty-free after age 59 and a half with a traditional IRA, although like we talked about before, you will be taxed in your current tax bracket. Now, if you withdraw money before 59 and a half, you will pay a penalty fee for taking money out of these accounts. And then this thing here that says mandatory distributions. Mandatory distributions refers to when you are forced to take money out of these retirement accounts. With a Roth IRA, you do not have to. But with a traditional IRA, after the age of 73, you are required to begin taking money out of that retirement account. And so the main takeaway here, Roth IRA, you're enjoying tax-free withdrawals in the future. And with a traditional IRA, you take advantage of tax benefits today. And I also really quickly want to talk about your regular old brokerage account. With a brokerage account, this is just another investment account, but you have no contribution limits. You can put in as much money as you want. You are not capped at $7,000. You can also withdraw your funds without any fees at any point. You do not have to keep your money in a brokerage account until a certain age. However, any income or capital gains, such as interest or dividends, will be taxed each year directly. You don't necessarily get tax advantages with a regular brokerage account. And so now the question that everyone wants to know the answer to. Which investment account is the best? And the answer to this question is going to be different for everyone. The beauty of finance is that there is not a one-fits-all method. You have to look at your investment goals and what you're hoping to get out of your money, and then make that decision for yourself. Let's say you want to open an IRA. The question that you should ask yourself is my tax rate going to be higher now, or is it going to be higher in the future? If it's going to be higher in the future, a Roth IRA may be the right move for you. If it's going to be lower in the future, you may want to consider a traditional IRA. Maybe you say, you know what, I don't want to deal with all these restrictions and contribution limits. I want to open up a brokerage account and I want to invest way more than $7,000. Or maybe you say to yourself, hey, I'm going to max out an IRA and then the rest I'll put into a brokerage account. There is so much that you can do here. It comes down to you, the individual. What are you looking for? It's going to be different than what I'm looking for, than what your neighbor's looking for, than what your friend is looking for. You have to take the information that this video provides you with, that this channel provides you with, that all the financial world provides you with, and make a decision for yourself. That is what I hope to teach you here at the Financial Bartender. I can give you the information, the concepts, the way that money works, but it comes down to you. Thank you.